What's going on, FO? First, the mug. Groot. Damien, come on now. First in this mug. Okay, got you. got you. What's going on, everybody? Or FO and Damien, first two in. King, no. I don't know. Can you guys see the thumbnail? The thumbnail pretty much gives it away. Let's go ahead and crack that open. Get that joint open. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh. It doesn't. What do you mean it doesn't, Afro? I'm looking at the thumbnail now. It clearly doesn't. It shows 9 champs. Afro, don't make me fight you. Kate probably though for real. I mean, Kate's awesome, but we're gonna look at my roster first, and then we're gonna look at my rank 4s and rank 5s. And we're gonna decide from those rank 4s and rank 5s if that is the correct move. You know what I mean? We're gonna see if that's the correct move because the roster's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. There's a spot right there. Is that telling me that I should rank? Hey, okay. So everybody who's here, have you guys watched Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse, whatever the second Spider-Verse movie is for Miles Morales? It's actually Gwen's story thing more than anything. Somebody just jumped on.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on, Xander?
Oh, I'm a little out there right now, which is all I'll say. But I figured I'd stop by. It's been a while, man.
It's been a while. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Afro, I don't understand that term that you just put there. That term doesn't apply to Ghostdog at all. At all. There's only here's the guide on that trick. There's only one 7-star if I pull, I would even consider ranking in the current pool and probably going forward. And that's Killmonger.
Dude, I have a 7-star Killmonger.
Yeah, I don't have a 6 or a 7-star Killmonger, which is why I said I'd be willing to rank up the 7-star one. Because for whatever reason, the 6-star one, the 6-star one doesn't want to show up for me. Does not want to show up for me.
Dude, I really liked Killmonger back in the day. He was one that got me through content.
What was Xander? While we are in limbo here waiting, I'm just kind of waiting for more people. What's going on, Jeff? What's going on, Woo?
Hey, Jeff.
How we doing?
Afro, Woo. Hello there.
Yes. What's been going on with you? You've been MCOC MIA.
I mean,
more so not necessarily just because you're bored of the game. It might be some of it, but more so that you've been doing other things, correct?
So yeah, I've just been really busy with work. I'm coming home tired. Taking care of myself mentally. I won't get into that on here. Maybe a little later. I'll tell you.
That's fine.
But yeah, just really busy with life. Really, just focusing on work, helping pay the bills here and the rent. So. But yeah, I'm playing on I'm logging in every day. There will be some times throughout a couple weeks where I will miss a day. That's just because I'm too busy working, coming home, being tired. I go to bed at 7 p.m. or 7 p.m. PST for me most days. Yeah, that because I wake up early. I wake up super early. I have these early morning shifts. Yeah. But hopefully down the line I'll be able to come back.
Who knows? I may be gone by then.
Fair enough. That's true.
Parked with your BG score, Afo? Let's look at BGs. I could honestly, since I've hit about 475. I've been using energy and only playing basically to get the milestones. I'll do enough points to get out of Arcane, and then I fall back into Arcane. Then I'll do enough points to... I actually fell all the way from Quantum 3 back to Arcane 2 in a matter of 2 days. So then I would build my way back up. Now I can't seem to get out of Arcane. I'll move from 1 to 2 without losing or winning matches. I'll win matches to get back into 1 and then fall back down to 2.
Yeah, I've been there a lot. When I
a bit.
just a little bit.
you seemed a little up when you came on, so I was like, he might be on something.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, yeah,
Can't get out Uru because I'm lazy. Uru wasn't the problem. Uru was fine. Gamma was fine. Well, for me, it's too risky. I'm at 448. Robert just got into Glad. You're Mysterium 1, so I probably need to get to about 300 to get to Quantum. Probably about 375, I would guess, then to get to Quantum 1. Probably right around just under 400 to get to Quantum 3.
Yeah, I ended up in Arcane 3 a couple seasons ago. 3?
Yeah, Arcane is usually not too hard.
Yeah.
Ran into accounts that should not be in there. I mean, yeah. There's a lot of accounts that... Well, Robert, what they did is they opened it up for... as long as you were Conqueror.
Oh, was it Conqueror? I thought it was like a little bit like uncollected enough.
Yeah, it was Conqueror.
Damn.
I'm at 59 points. This is the first season I made the Glad circuit. Okay.
That's crazy.
So now we got a few more people here. Well, let's look at my
AQ's
roster
today too.
Yeah, AQ's back. AQ's back. I feel like it just in it. Scores are so high as they are, man. They're silly high this season.
Yeah, they're kind of a little ridiculous.
Yeah, they're because they're Conqueror, Robert. So they only have 4 or 5 stars. Some of them will stay and fight just for the fun of it to get the experience. Some of them will quit out immediately.
They'll be like, nope, thank you.
They'll look at some of the rosters. I had some look at my rosters. I'm like, they'd be like, yeah, nah, dog, I'm good.
Nah, I'm gonna skip out. Peace.
They start. You can tell when they say it too, when they think it too, because it goes to the what you call a screen. It goes to the band screen.
Yeah,
the band screen, and then before you get to big defenders phase, they just cancel out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Nick136 new account made it to Glad Circuit. I think. Yeah. I expect Nick to be able to do it with. Yeah, but he did it with his new baby account.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. I consider him a pretty good player.
And the Conquerors were punching above their weight. They are, Diamond. They are.
Just a wee bit.
Kimbo Yo Jimbo. What's good, man? How we doing? Doing well.
I'm fantastic.
So, yeah. Forgive Xander. Anything that he says may be only. They're waiting for you to possibly forfeit. Yeah, they wait. Sometimes they wait. They fight the first fight, and then after that, they're like, yeah, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. People are farming in the bottom of Glad Circuit. Yeah, some people are farming in the bottom of Glad Circuit. Some are farming in Diamond. Some are farming in Platinum. So,
I'd like see when people say that. I don't even know how it works properly, but I don't do it either way.
What you do is you use Elder Marks to win when you want to win, and you use energy when you want to lose.
Oh, I see.
And so what you do is say you got like the Platinum 1, and I think it takes 5. It's 5 tokens to win. So you'd win the first one, you would lose 1, then you'd win the second one, then you would lose 1, then you'd win the third one, and then you would lose 2, and you would just keep going back and forth like that.
What?
Yeah, and you're farming points that way. So, because with Elder Marks, you win it's like 7,000 points when you win.
Uh-huh.
But with energy, it's only like
nothing.
700 points or something like that. Yeah, it's stupidly low. But it's also superly low when you lose. So you're not losing anything.
Oh.
Afro said I farmed, not proud of it. It's easier in Diamond. Yeah, it's much easier in Diamond because it's 1 token.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Will has subscribed. Jay Will subscribed to this other account. Thank you, Jay Will, for your subscription with your other account. We'll talk to you in a couple of minutes, sir. Yeah, win 3, lose 3. Win 3, lose 3. Yeah, exactly.
That's so
in Diamond.
Weird.
So, I use my energy to get to Glad Circuit only. Need a few more fights to get all the solo rewards. Yeah, see, I use Elder Marks all the way through. Got to about 325. I didn't farm on purpose, but there were some matches that I did face up with people that actually mattered. And I just played really, really bad.
So would that same kind of strategy work? Like, even if you're not doing it intentional, well, I guess you would have to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, you could do it. If you're just farming to get the 400 points, the 400k points, or the 300k points in a regular season, that perfectly works just fine.
Because, like say you're at, like, you go on, like, a natural winning streak, and then you lose one. Could you, like, oh, okay, I'll just jump back into this one, and if I win or lose here, it doesn't matter, then I'll jump back into, like... using
you're like what I would do. So say you win all the way till you get to like diamond or high platinum, then you decided you want to kind of farm in those areas for a while. Just do that.
Okay,
you can do it. It's no worse than farming revives.
Okay,
in Act 3.
Okay, alrighty. In that case, yeah,
it's frowned upon. It's frowned upon, but it's not
quite.
It's not against the rules.
Because to be honest, I'll even be like, if I see somebody that's like, like awakened 7 stars in a row, I'm like, nah, I don't want to deal with this right now. I don't want to deal with that shit. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I don't want to deal with that crap.
The warning has went out. This is Saturday, Ghostdog. We get a little more leniency on Saturday, Ghostdog. Robert Jefferson's going on, my man. Jay Wag, what's good?
I
will. But yeah,
I will genuinely feel bad each time I slip up.
Yeah, I know you will. 3 months of Elder Marks. I just did it because I've been waiting. Let's see.
Oh, 9K. I'm at like 6,000 Elder Marks right now. Just by naturally like playing.
Yeah.
Or...
Sorry, talking to.
No, you're good.
That is definitely not what I had. Let me grab this real quick. Copy.
Dude, iBomb is great.
I love iBomb. Got him at rank 4. All right, so let's take a quick look-see at my current roster of rank 4s and rank 5s. I have 12 rank 5s. 11 of them are max sig. Only one is not.
Fair enough.
Mainly for the reason because I think that champ at max sig and I run MD, it becomes a little nutty with his power. So I don't max sig him.
Which one is that?
That'd be Rentra.
Okay.
That'd be this guy down here. He's, I think, sig 20 or sig 40. Yeah, sig 20.
Oh, I see.
The awakening ability is needed, but MD 4 or 5 and what he does, you will be at a special 2 always.
Okay, yeah, I'm like running the 5 out of 5, I believe.
So will everybody's account start at the bottom? I don't remember if this was the season they're gonna reset the accounts back to where you finish. It would seem odd for them to make this season the season of where you finish is where we're gonna start you from. Doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, I got a ton of energy refills too. I need to burn this energy.
There you go, burn some energy. iBomb has never impressed me. Wish I could sell, bro. You are missing out.
What, dude? He melts things.
Afo likes his Diablo, which I get it.
I love Diablo too. He's great.
Diablo's good. He's not iBomb.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So,
yeah, because iBomb does it faster. iBomb does it faster versus Diablo, who's a little more slower.
that, and he has one thing that no poison immune, that with a poison immune that Diablo has no effect on. He can do the acid burn even when he doesn't put poisons on you, which makes it awesome.
Right. Yeah.
Rank 5 Morbius, duh. I mean, Shane, no. No. Is he going to be as good as his movie? Then definitely not.
Oh yeah,
So
I got the triple pass.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So you went ahead and you're getting the 7-star Morbius and
Well, yeah, because dude, that'll base at $25. I consider that really small. That's fine. I rarely spend on the game.
Let's see. Melt is a strong word. No, melt is definitely the right word, Atho. If you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
There are circumstances where iBomb is definitely faster.
Okay, I would give naturally. I give iBomb the speed, but if you have like 5 out of 5 MD, you could reapply and add on so many poisons pretty quickly.
Yeah. And then Thanos focus on Miles Morales. I don't know if you've seen the thumbnail or not, but there is no Miles on the thumbnail.
Yes, he is. He's invisible.
There's a Spider-Man, but there is no Miles. Although
he's there, he's invisible.
Although, hey, that Spider-Man 2 video game is coming out in October, dog. That I seen the trailer for that today.
Dude, I can't wait for that game.
I ain't played none of them. I want one because I'm not really a PlayStation guy, but now that I have this PlayStation 5,
you son of a,
I may have to go ahead and
dude, you should play those when you can. They're amazing. They're amazing, dude.
If that's the bar, there's no way he's worse. Hey, Shane. Never say never. What's going on, Kraken? What's going on, buddy? Jay Wheeler took us about all 4 hours to finish the trails. We had a picnic afterwards. Loving life, fam. Hey, Jay Wheeler, enjoy that time with the missus. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at the missus. Leave it at the missus. But here's my rank 5s, guys. So we got Terrax, Max Sig. Like I said, everybody's Max Sig here except for Rentra. Nick Fury, Absorbing Man, Scorpion, Hawkling, Nimrod, Iceman, Thing, Ant-Man, Future, Kingpin, everybody's favorite, Mutant, Domino, and Rentra. Rentra, Asman, Man God, Core, Diablo does all those faster. I've done Rentra, Absman. I don't think I've ever done in BGs. I've never done Mangog in BGs. Nor have I done Korg in BGs. So I can't contest those. Rentra and Absman, I don't know if done those in BGs with my rank 4, who's not Max Sig, who's like Sig 60 or something like that, in like 60 seconds or less. Both of those fights. Congrats on your rank 5s. You have more than me. Thanos. I'm confused. I'm confused. How, fam? How many rank 2 7-stars do you have though, Thanos? That'd be the question. I have 0. I haven't used a single rank up mat on a 7-star and don't plan on doing so. If we bring in the rank 4s, I have quite a few of those. I have 19 rank 4s. We got Doom. We got both Dooms. Bishop, 99 and Stealthy. Longshot, Professor X, Valk, Warlock, Korg, Sassy, Archangel, Penny, Immortal Abomination, Spider Ham. We got CGR, Gallon, Torch, and Hyperion. So those are who I have. So I only got 6 rank 5s. I got 6 rank 2 7-stars. I was skipping rank 5s. Yeah, see, there you go. So you have 12 just like I do. Actually, technically, if you take your 6 rank 2 7-stars and would have used those materials on ranking up 5-stars or rank 5s, you would actually have more rank 5s than I do. You should have at least one more rank 5 than I would at this moment. 30 rank 4s? Man, 30 rank 4s. 30 rank 4s. That is awesome. So here I go. This is my dilemma. So the thumbnail had tried to run no rank 3s. Yeah, I'm trying to get there too, Afo. But my question is, I don't know how many I have, J. Will. You got like 50 rank 4s. I know that. Somewhere around that. Sanskrit, what's going on, my guy? Good morning. I can tell you this. These rank 3s that I put on that list, I either have wanted to use in Battlegrounds, I've used maybe defensively in Battlegrounds, I've maybe used offensively already in Battlegrounds, and I've used them in questing, or I want to learn them because they're newer to my roster and I haven't used them. So Spider-Man Supreme was one of those. He's I was gonna say naturally Sig 80. He was naturally Sig 80, and I thought about making him my Mystic rank 4 before I did long shot, and then I switched gears and went to long shot. That's why you see he's got 96 instead of 86. But he was a natural Sig 80. Uh-oh. And there goes the ceiling. Not bad, guys. There went the ceiling. So, yeah. Then I think next on that list that we seen was Overseer. I've used Overseer in Battlegrounds a lot as a rank 3. And then as I started progressing, it wasn't that I didn't want to use them. I just found uses for other champs that did it better than he did. He's still very, very powerful. Goes to rank 2. Yeah, he's already at rank 2, Larson. Ghost, she's already at rank 2. That's how it pans out. Why would I take her any higher than that? She's not the champ that I would use. It's just plain and simple. Not a champ I would use. So there's that. Yeah, so again, started thinking about taking the rank 4. So he's at Sig 110. Then I kind of switched gears. Right now, what's up, Larson? Right now, my 6 stones. What's going on, MSD? Yeah. Who uses Ghost? Kate Bishop is the new hotness. Wow. MSD says this is who you should use from that list, Ghostdog. Kate is a favorable hot character, right? MSD. And those who hear, like, Kate seems to have taken a commanding lead. Dog, look, I know I've complained about this before. My girl was just up here right before I started streaming. She had the patio door open, and she likes the natural air. She likes the natural air, the natural air. So she opens up our patio door. The thing is, our patio door at this apartment doesn't have a screen on it, so all of nature's bugs decide to come in, and then I have to sit over here with this light in this front room and get to experience everything that decided to want to make its way in at that point and try to kill it calmly while talking to you guys at the same time. So if you guys see me just all of a sudden do one of these, it's something that flew up around here that I'm trying to get rid of. Tell Toad that, Kate bad. I mean, you know. But yeah, Overseer, right now I have the Hulk relic on. I got 3-star Hulk relic on him. It's not what I wanted though. Sig 110 has a lot of great potential. He can't be nullified, any of that stuff. He's got the auto block available on his special 1, special 2 after he uses those, which makes him kind of a troublesome defender at times. But people still have found ways to get around him, so I'm glad we wore off, but the bugs still were swarming in our faces and ears the whole time. I mean, hey, Jason, try to see if you can find at the store, if you guys are going back out again tomorrow, maybe at Walmart, someplace like that, they have these little like bands that you can wear around your wrist and ankles that are supposed to be like a repellent for bugs, and I heard they work so much better. Well, I'm not rank 5 in anybody at this moment, Thanos. It's basically my next rank 4. Speaking of those champions, I believe they were some of the upcoming next ones on the list. Mr. Negative. Thing is, Mr. Negative is only a 640. He's a natural 640. I haven't really put any 6 to him. I started ranking him up, and I was like, I have to learn how to play him, and then I stopped. Stopped focusing on him, and I was like, I think the reason why he got to rank 2, and I was going to say, well, I'll take him rank 3 when I learn how to play him. This is back when rank 3s were really the prominent rank class, and what happened was that, other champs were more valuable. But he is a really great counter at very high sig versus one of the newest champs that are going to come out in the game, and that's what's that guy's name? What's the guy's name we face right now in the monthly? That has like the scorpion scales and stuff that come out. What's his name? What's going on? Abdo, how we doing? But yeah, I thought about Kendrick. Thank you. I haven't been paying that much attention. I just go in the fight now. But I've seen Menashe's video of using him versus Kendrick, and let's just say Kendrick did. Mr. Negative did a lot better than my first time fighting him as Mr. Negative than I did with Torch. Torch kind of on my ban list for Kendrick. Yeah. Let's see. Alberto's saying something. I don't know what he's saying. Rank 5 Starkey GD, you're welcome. Yeah, Starkey's not on the list, Q. Sorry. Really, I looked it up at Walmart. I think tomorrow we're meeting up with Bari, going out to eat movies, but I'll check it out. We may go out on Monday. Okay, good. Do that. Mordo is a pro. Not sure what you mean by that, about Mordo and Groot. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. Are you smoking something that we didn't know about? So there's Mr. Negative. Then there's Tigra, which I just recently pulled. I actually pulled and duped. I think during the Fun in the Sun event, right? So here's my thing. I know Tigra is awesome. The neutralize gets around a lot of problem stuff. She can take things like things like that. But here's the thing. She does take a little bit of a skill set to play. Like, most times you can get away with parry heavy, base special, heavy into special, backup though, you're special, blah, blah, blah. Can you even Tiger though, or Mr. Negative? Cute. That's what this whole thing is about. Figuring out what champ I need on my roster, and then trying to learn that champ. I'm thinking guaranteed crit champs and champs that have crit resistance for the last week of next season. Yes, that is going to be very important for those who care. That is what you want. I won't be caring as much. Once I hit my 300K, I'll be slow riding. Take it easy. I just dropped the top to my water. Yes, Starkey guaranteed crits. Yeah, I have Rintra and Domino already about. So for those who are a little bit late, I showed my rank 4s and rank 5s. So there's that. Yeah, I understand he crits Q. As you'll see, he's not even rank 3. He may not even be rank 2. How about that? It's not my style of champ. Then we picked up somebody like Shuri. Now, I believe Shuri, as far as Abdo was talking about, won't be great for that last meta. But in general, she's great against what? Like Atumas? Like she was made for Atuma. And then they gave her her increased ability. I'm going to unsub the crap out of here. Hey, Q. Sorry, fam. Sorry. We'll go look at the rank 2s. But I don't think he's rank 2. As a Tiger player, I say ranker. I can see that, A-Bow. I can see that. But we have to look at the roster as a whole. William Lynn, what up? Ghostdog in chat. What's going on, William? How we doing? Welcome. So they gave her buff. She's a little bit better. So I'd have to figure out her playstyle. I know she's good against Atuma because of the non-contact hits. And then she has that untouchable thing going on for her, and she can't be parried, right? No, I won't rank Ghost either. That's right, Larson. Here's the thing. Ghost might be a higher rank than Starkey. Could be possibly a higher rank than Starkey. So she's pretty nice. Tell me something Tigra can't do. The thing is, you have to be really, really skilled with Tigra, About, and I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Shuri has guaranteed crits after she uses her L1, so if you intercept with her, you'll get a guaranteed crit to start. Then when that goes away, you'll still be guaranteed. There you go. There we go. Oh, is that the meta where it's crit me with your best shot, but you also, like, if you intercept, you get a guaranteed crit for, like, X amount of seconds? Who's first to rank 3? Rentra, Can Awaken, or Human Torch 620? How much for me to rank Silk of PWF? You gotta have Silk to rank her first. Dislike, unsub, and report. Jeez, Larson. William, I would probably, if it was me personally, to rank 3. Let me ask you this: what is your main purpose? Is it to start working your way on Battlegrounds? Is it more for questing? What other champs? See, there's not a lot of champs that do what Human Torch can do, but there are other champs that can do what Rentra can do. So you have like Wiccan, you have Tigra. So if you're good with some of those players, you may not need Rentra for that. Also, Human Torch is great against just about every Mystic. So it's a big thing if you're looking for that. If you're looking at Battlegrounds, maybe Rentra just because he's more of a two-way player than Human Torch would be. Who's got a 7-star rank 2 Mysterio on their profile? Who does? KT1 recently ranked his, but I don't know if it's on his profile. Shuri doesn't have the biggest crits, though. No, she does not. But it doesn't say need the biggest crits. It says crit me with your best shot. For 6-star rank 4, I focus on champs that aren't in the 7-star pool. Excels, that would probably be great if I cared about 7 stars. I don't care about them. So I can focus on any champ because none of my 7 stars are going up. I am showing you my rank 3s, Q. Calm down. Working on Act 7 first run and big roster improvement. I would probably go Torch, William. If it's Act 7, if it's Act content, I would go Torch. Demon damage won't matter for crit me meta, Tobias. No, it won't. Her crit shocks are nice. Yeah, the crit shocks won't mean anything. It'll be the crit that will matter. But that's just the last 2 weeks of the Glad Circuit. That's for people who are trying to really push the Glad Circuit like that, and I don't know. Sure, he has a massive crit after special one. Yeah, that's what Intoxicated Gamer was saying. Bagman, welcome by the way. Shang-Chi would be great if you used him, fam. He could be, but I'm not. I'm not. And then we have Kate Bishop. So duped her from the feature crystal, got her to rank 3, and just haven't really had enough time to learn her. The perfect release mechanism, although powerful for me, sometimes feels like it's a lot to watch. But I was watching a few people. Kate is not a champ for you, Ghostdog. Q, how would you know? How would you know? I've never used her. I can put a rank 1 for you on defense. I still don't have Kate. Okay. Because I know you? Nah. Kate is the best champ ever. Man, that is a lot. You know how I feel about certain champ, MSD. I still feel that he's the best champ ever. I ain't scared of nothing. Let's see. What's going on, B-More? Take Storm X to rank 4. She's 2 OP. Yeah. No, I think she's at rank 1. So, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. Katie is absolute trash on defense. She is. So her drawback would be she's not trash because if you don't know how to play her, you can kind of get caught off. But once everybody learns how to play her, like, just don't parry her and you'll be fine. She's not really that hard defensively and bait special ones. See, take up Kate and learn her. Yeah, Vega, I seen his video today. I seen a couple other videos on Kate. The perfect release mechanic is a great option. She has had a good code snap, and she's got the trick arrows where you can change out and do different things. She has that ability to, if she knocks you down in the corner, she has the ability to go kind of like a passive unblockable without actually getting it and things like that. Ghostdog, if you ain't planning on going for top 8, do whoever you like. Yeah, and that's just it, Alberto. I'm not. I'm looking for ways to make my roster better for me, but not necessarily push for top 8. And that's not the case. I don't care about top 8. Cassie Lane, seen a lot of great gameplay from her, from everybody recently. Perfect Elise, whoa, calm down, Ghostdog. Wait, what do you mean, Q? What do you mean, player? I don't understand. Why are you saying perfect release? Whoa, calm down. That's her mechanic. The perfect release allows you to do more damage. It's part of her kit. I'm not the best with it, but I'm not the worst with it. I'm pretty sure I can learn it. Man, Q, just... Oh, that perfect release. Gotcha, Q. Got you. You talking one perfect release. I'm talking about a different perfect release. Moving on. All right, so Cassie Lane. I've watched people play her. I've only used her in arena. You just don't want to early release. That's bad. Sand script. Sand. Q. Sand script and Q. This is not an Aaron Abdo stream. Got to dip out, J. Will. Take it easy, man. Have a good night. This is not an Aaron Abdo stream. We do not go that route. Is it Cassie that whiffs? Or is it the relic? It's her that whiffs, right? Like she whiffs like on her special 2 or something like that. Oh. Now early release, what did you take us to? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh man. So while we're here, I want to talk about this. My streams, if you guys have noticed, have been slowing down a lot. That has nothing to do with my participation in the game. That is me was searching for a house, and now we got a house, and I got different things going on, and spending a lot more time with the wife and looking at other things. So we're kind of going there. So there's that. Let's see. Maybe I'm not using him right or don't understand him, but is future Ant-Man bugged? I built to a special 3 and fired it off, but it launched a special 2. No, he's not bug cracking. So what is happening is you're ending the fourth light hit and draining your power. Here, let's go take a look at that real quick. It's a nice mechanic, but if you don't know what you're doing, then you will. And it's actually a great mechanic because a lot of times you don't want to throw your special 3, you want to throw your special 2, but sometimes the AI isn't being the most cooperative. Let's see, it's Cassie. Then we know about Spot. I think Spot was the last one I had on the list. Spot currently I think is Sig 20 or 40. Yeah, Sig 20. I know he needs to be higher Sig to get going. Casey also whips on heavies. Yeah, that's the big thing. I make enough mistakes on my own. I don't need a champ that does it for me. Viv Vision. I did put Viv Vision. And then here's a Tuma, all at the mighty rank Sig level 1. I had a skill awakening gem. I was like, I'm probably not going to use it on anybody else. Let's just give it to him. I also have a couple of science ones. I thought about giving one to Titania and saving one. Omega Sentinel's not on the list, but she's probably an early candidate for a rank 4 before some of these champs are. I don't know if she'd be the first or the second. Am I going to rank a Tuma? Not anytime soon after, just because I can't give him 6 yet. Rank 4 to Juggy. Yeah, I just gave him a generic. So again, Sig 1. Juggy be nice. I don't know if rank 1, Sig 1 is enough to constitute. I know he doesn't need a lot of Sig, but I just gave him a generic the other day. I had like 4 or 5 generics, and I was like, I gave one to him. I gave one to somebody else. Oh, I gave it to Omega Sentinel. Because I'm definitely thinking about Omega Sentinel to rank 4 here in the near future. Just once I get a little bit more comfortable with her. And also, I want to see. My problem with her was I don't know what metas I would use her in more than like the ones that kind of like this. Gave one to Cassie last week. Yeah, see, I didn't need to give one to Cassie. Yeah, I duped her naturally. So I didn't have to. Juggie's good about 640. Yeah, that's what I heard. Honestly, Spot is not a bad option. Very versatile. Yeah, he's not bad to play at all. I just know he needs a better Sig level, Bagman. And right now, I am giving my 6 stones. Let's just take it out of here. Right now, my rank 4 Piggy is getting my 6 stones. He's currently at Sig 56. So he's getting any science and most of the other ones. Love Quicksilver. Took Love OS. I looked read that wrong. Took it to rank 4 on my free-to-play account. Want to do the same on my main. Yeah. Suggest Spot. That's iconic, ain't it, Berto? Spot, LOL. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The other thing about the pig, is it? It's this right here. Every stack of spider nonsense reduces generation effect potency by 15%, and passively reduces damage taken during the opponent's special attack by 5. It's the degen potency. I'm thinking if I don't take up Mr. Negative, I still need a champ that can kind of handle degen a little bit better. And that's kind of there. I love OS2, great for heal block in any meta that isn't debuff immune. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's time for you to take Electro to rank 4 or 5. He gets me a lot of kills in BG. I'd love to know who you're fighting, Thanos. I like Electro, but he's not the hardest champ to fight. And if you got a decent counter, then he's pretty easy to take down. AA pretty much neutralizes him after a couple Neuros. Yeah, I would not. It'd have to be a very bad matchup for me to fight Electro. It'd have to be a super bad matchup. Oh, sorry. Alright. Q wanted to see my rank 2s, right? You want to see these rank 2s, Q? Look at that. Baron Zemo. Diablo, yeah, like I said, poison champs. Champs that can do damage without touching them are always going to be great. So Baron Zemo, there's Ghost. There she is. You know why she's rank 2 and not rank 1? Because I put up a poll and let people decide for me, and they did that. Baron Zemo, we didn't level him up. See, in Q, I fell for the pressure initially and started taking them up, and then I got to rank 2. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing it. I don't like his playstyle already. And then a few weeks later, they announced the how they were changing Root and changing him. I was like, nope, not for me. I'm cool. Let's see. I read everything I said against Mysterio guy. Okay. Ghostdog, hashtag God mode. What's up, Messiah? Welcome to the stream. Zemo still a beast even with Root nerf. Yeah, it's for those who like it. Ghost OP, Ghost Dog for real. Yeah, she's great for a lot of people. She's just not my kind of champ, man. She really isn't. She really isn't. I did recently take this guy to rank 2. I said, you know what? I've watched enough for people when their other ones do good damage. Maybe I should learn the Hulk clap. I still have Toad at rank 2. Look, rank 2 and still no Starkey. Imagine having the game Ghost and not having Ghost ranked up. Yeah, it's easy. It's just like I know. I was Ghost Dog before Ghost ever came to the game. So, Zemo feels average mid-city. Yeah, I've never really used them. Let's see. Where's these rank 1s? Is Starkey's rank 1, right? Do I have him? I have him. I'm pretty sure I have him. Look at all these rank 1s. And I've seen some names already that people have been mentioning. There's Mordo. There's Miles. Pyramid Storm X. I just recently awakened her. So I thought I might take a little look into her. There he is. There you go, Q. There you go. Rank 1. Rank 1. Toad is my mutant rank 5. I love using him against Shuri. Yeah, he's great. I got him just pretty late though, J-Wag. Oh my god, Stark in rank 1, my eyes are burning. Are they? I have him, Q. I have him, he's right there, rank 1. Imagine Prolicize so hard about a character in a video game that Pixie Bell bans the word from chat, accidentally banning anyone with Ghost in their name who isn't a bot like poor Osmond. Yes. Yes. Notes taken. Take Ghost off deck. I mean, if you're in the current Glass Circuit meta Ghost, if you have her ranked up, put her in your deck. She's great for it. If you are an Ouchies runner, keep Ghost in your deck. She's great for it. If you know how to use her, if you feel comfortable playing that style, do it. Starkey is literally the best tech attacker for BGs in general. What I missed, I just duped OG Spider-Man 7-star. Ooh, chance. You've missed nothing. We talked about nothing. I think Alberto was on call with me last time I did something like this. Alberto, do you want to join me on call? And let's talk through how to use certain champs. Okay, hop on in. I'm in my chat call. So, these are the ranks. Oh, that was rank 2s. Not bad. Rank 3s. Now, Spidey Supreme, I kind of understand how to use a little bit. Need to take up that Black Panther OG. I've thought about it, Chance. I'm not going to lie. I've thought about it. But we can see Afo on call, too, just in case I run out of topics. Afo is probably, at best, able to watch this stream at the moment. It's still a little early. You gonna try? Okay, if you can, Afo. I know how it is on the weekends for you. Okay, so a champ like Overseer, I know how to use Overseer. I'm not gonna use Overseer. I just want to hear. Is there a reason why I should take Overseer to rank 4 over the champs that I listed? If I was smarter, I would have. I'd have put them all on this list. Let me see if I have a way to put them there. Add a source. Let me add a source. Let me add it. Okay. Hold on. Let me do this first.
What's up, GD?
What is good?
Is Xander on call? Because he's like in there, but I don't.
He's in there. He said he'd be right back. Xander's high right now.
Okay.
He kind of joined just because he hadn't been on in a while and wanted to say hi. And perfectly fine. He's fine if he comes back. He'll just be talking.
Sounds good.
I'm trying to find my images I downloaded earlier today. I should have did this earlier. Alright, so there they go. So we have Cassie. Oh no. Cassie. Kate. Overseer. That's your negative. Shuri. Spider-Man Supreme. Spot. Tiger. Pull these over to here.
Oh, actually, GD, I have a question for you.
Yeah, do that.
Why are you putting Sigs into Spider-Ham?
to help out with his nonsense a little bit more. It's let me find him real quick.
Okay, so it lasts longer.
Yeah, it's to help him out more so than anything else.
And that's it. Like no other reason.
There's no other real reason outside of that. I mean,
Okay.
hey Matt, what's going on? Matt, please stop it. Stop it.
That's right though.
So Q, here we go. For everybody who just joined us, I am not going to rank up a single 7-star. I'm going to put that out there. It's not happening. I won't do it. I'm not chasing anymore. I'm not chasing any chance I've already invested into to put more mats into. It's not happening. The moment I feel like I have to rank up a 7-star to stay competitive in this game, I'm out.
Yeah, what about Morbius?
Out. I'm not paying for a 7-star Morbius.
Damn.
So whenever Spider-Ham evades, he places a Portal Popper. That's just his waking ability. These Portal Poppers last for right now at 9.27 seconds and deal 113.62. So those green numbers will go up the higher the sig level.
Yeah. No, it's good. I was just
longer.
wondering.
Yeah, so if I'm gonna use him as a rank 4 and Battlegrounds and places like that, then the SIGs need to go to him.
Yeah.
He's a good rank.
Other champs. Is that MSD?
It is.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man.
What's up,
I didn't know you were available to jump on. How are you feeling, first off?
I'm hanging in there, Your
voice sounds a little strained.
Yeah, voice is gone a little bit, but aside from that, I'm on the mend.
Yeah, good. Mr. Body's pretty good. I don't even really know what I'm doing yet with him, but destroys Hawking to be. Yeah, anybody with buffs, Spider Supreme is going to absolutely rip through. If you got buffs, it's game over. Let's see here.
MSD, did you get like COVID?
Yeah, I have it right now.
Yeah.
If you can, in the mornings, if you want to take like a multivitamin, that really helps with your symptoms.
Yeah. I'm all over it. Don't worry.
Cool.
I come from a family of public health, so I'm all good.
I'm in med school. That's why I.
Oh, that makes sense. There you go.
There.
I'm not sure why he says, "Oh, that sucks." Abdo, you talk about me not ranking 7 stars. Yeah, I'm not ranking any 7 stars.
Can we see your 7 stars?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you have any.
I have several. I have some good ones. I'm not at that point of the game anymore.
Oh my god, Mysterio's looking good.
All right, I got Mysterio. I got Joe Fixit. I got Venom, Spider-Gwen. I got a Korg. Once I get him awakened, he'd be awesome. But I'm not doing it again. I'm not. Once my 6-star roster has reached its limit in MCOC, then Ghostdog will slowly just fade off from MCOC, and I'm sooner or later probably hoping once we get moved and everything, I can set up something where I can do more other games.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Not Sanskrit. That's just it. It's not a choice that's going to hold me back. I flat out made a decision that this is the end. This is the end for me on this journey.
That's very fair. I don't think you're alone in that sentiment.
Yeah. We're saying rank 1 7-star is stronger than rank 4 6 stars, so your rank 4s we can replace by a 7-star as soon as you pull them. Not if I rank 5 them though. So there you go. And then with Ascension, hopefully that gives me a little bit more time. But then after that, it's kind of like, whatever. You mean anyone with buffs, Mortal destroys, and Tiger destroys? Yeah, Mortal does actually work for a lot of buffs. When you're jumping on those tournament matches, MSD is focused on school. I don't think the tournament is something that he can break away for. Because I know I've asked him personally, and that's the answer that I've gotten. So,
I watch them.
He watches them.
They're
I would love for him to, if when we run our next one, if he wanted to join on being a commentator with us, I would love to have him as a commentator when he's available. But I just know that his school schedule is the most important thing to him at the moment. So
I think it's all very entertaining, and I watch the Vega, and I watch yours, and I watch a lot of other people's, and there is a part of me that wants to hop in and have a good time, but I had something. It wasn't a tournament per se, but it was a scheduling conflict that really made me stress over my time while it was in some competitive game mode. It was an Alliance War situation that happened multiple times with scheduling, and that kind of pushed me away from the competitive aspect of certain game modes and like certain times not lining up and being out of my control and things of that nature. So I understand that tournaments, people have like times where they want to have matches, and matches have to go at a certain point and at a certain pace, and could it work out? Oh, absolutely could, but I don't really want to take any chances at this point because I have some things that I consider more important going on.
Definitely. So I want to address one thing. I think, Abdo, I agree. You could agree with Q. A lot of people probably agree with Q. 7 stars just aren't my thing. They're not the way in the game I'm going. Also, to address Sanskrit real quick, if I'm on the off ramp to quitting, these rank up choices don't matter. They do matter. Basically, you saying 6 stars don't matter is a very, I think, incorrect statement to say. Because they still matter. Otherwise, you would not be worried about them at all. You wouldn't. The rank 5 gyms wouldn't have sold the way they sold when they did on Fun in the Sun, and people would just be focusing strictly on 7 stars, and that's not the case.
MSD, if you don't mind me asking, like, what major are you doing in college? What are you?
So, as of the moment, I'm focusing on marketing, and I have people that I'm connected with in different parts of the state that have already offered like certain internships, and I'm just really focused on that right now. And I want to make sure that, if I want to make that my priority, I put my all into it, or if I want to change it, that whatever I decide to change to gets my undivided attention.
Awesome, dude. No, I was just curious. That's awesome.
For sure.
Yeah,
you have to excuse my thoroughness sometimes. It can be confused for like sternness. I just like to answer people.
Do not worry.
All right. So out of that group for you two, who was probably the toughest champ to play, skill-wise, of the group that I showed?
Out of every single character you went through?
Yeah. Of the rank 3s. So Spider-Man Supreme, Overseer, which Overseer we can probably take out of the equation, because if I was going to rank for him, this wouldn't even be a conversation. I would just do it because I already know how to play him. So Spider-Man Supreme, who I'm okay with but not super familiar with, Tigra, Mr. Negative, Kate Bishop, Shuri, Cassie, and Spot. Who's the most difficult to play out of those?
I'd say Tiger takes by a considerable margin, and then I would say Proficient Mr. Negative is number 2, and then Kate Bishop is number 3.
I'm sorry, I missed your number 2. Who'd you say was number 2?
A Proficient Mr. Negative.
And that's what I felt too. Like I felt like you really had to understand them.
Like Mr. Negative played properly is not easy because you have to consistently manage your different energies without pushing over the threshold of 10, and then they go on the
timer. Right?
Yeah, on the timer. So like a Proficient Mr. Negative, I would say, is one of the most difficult science champions to play.
Okay. DTX saying, what should he eat? He just woke up. Hey, DTX, barbecue. It's always barbecue. Summertime. It's barbecue.
Oatmeal. I don't know.
Did you say oatmeal?
Yeah.
Some of us are not on the same diet plan. So Kate's 3 on difficulty level. What makes, because I see a lot of people love Kate. Obviously, you love Kate. I watched Vegas video today. He loves Kate. I've seen a couple of fights. These McLinks. I watched him do his match yesterday versus Legacy, who was pretty proficient with Kate. I've seen a lot of people use Kate in a lot of different fashions. and I know my boy Matt, he loves Kate. He talks about her all the time in our little chat that we have together. What makes Kate? Is it just the perfect release part that makes Kate difficult? Because it seems like everything else about her is pretty straightforward.
I would say the perfect release is the most difficult thing, but there's also the spacing aspect, because you have to keep your debuffs or your passives paused, and it's really helpful to have her at a high sig because you don't have to worry about the spacing as much, because there's a whole other way to pause the debuffs when you have her at a really high sig.
Okay.
But you need to knock the opponent down in the corner to refresh your debuffs, and you have to counter their special attacks to pause the debuffs. And that can be difficult with certain specials and different animations. It's really the perfect release, like nailing that, because if you don't do the perfect release, she is not going to be good for you. And if you don't like the perfect release, that's totally understandable. Like,
it's just, for me, I think is a more of an understanding of how it works. Because I feel like, are you supposed to hold the screen when you start the special? Or in the release at a certain point? Or is it a tap method?
It's, so there's different ways to do it. The way I do it, I don't necessarily think is the way you would want to learn if you were interested.
Most people shouldn't do things the way you do it.
Okay. So, from my understanding of how to do it in the intended way, when you throw a special, after the first hit lands, you hold block, and then that slows down time. And then once you see the shine in her arrow,
then you let it go.
Then you let go, and that would be a perfect release.
Okay. So it's the first contact of the first hit of the special one is when you tap the screen to get the initial slowdown.
Right, and then you hold
it until the arrow tip lights up.
Yes.
Then you let it go.
Yeah.
That's like
that gives you
just
perfect
like
release on both sides. Side note, me and Hawkeye didn't get along either. Just tapping in, brother. Still working. Have a great day. Hey, thanks, Rizzo. It's not forgotten, Rizzo. That is actually MSD. It's a very recovering MSD. Let's say that.
Also, what MSD was saying with the pausing of the divas, the way that she does it is by hitting into the block.
Yeah.
So it's
When
honestly,
you're...
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that it's honestly, to me, very doable. But yeah, I understand what MSD is going with. Like, it is a little bit hectic sometimes when defenders don't want to throw their specials and stuff like that. But I think that like his ranking was kind of perfect, like Tigra, Negative, and Kate.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I know that based on what I heard, a couple of videos and a couple of explanations, that Kate has something in her kit. It's kind of like a taunt without without it being a taunt, or the benefit of being a taunt. In the words of a taunt, normally usually lowers some kind of ability within the special attack or something like that. Whereas her taunt is more of it just gets the AI to react.
Just push them to the wall and then it appears.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a 60% taunt, but there's no attack reduction. It's just if they're in the corner, which is kind of like it really meshes well into the flow of like her gameplay. You want to be in the corner, so when you knock them down with a heavy attack, you're refreshing the debuffs, and at the same time they're taunted, so they throw their specials, so then you can counter, that pauses the debuffs. You can use another heavy, refresh them. So in a ideal situation with a cooperative AI, you're never going to lose your debuffs and your passives, and you'll never have to worry about baiting a special because it'll be basically done for you.
Okay. He's sadly fighting for it. I think Tigra's easy to play. I think there's a way you can play Tigra that makes her easy, but it's not the most efficient way to play Tigra. I think Tigra on the efficient level is a little bit more risk reward, if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So she's not easy at the point. You taking her through a normal fight, maybe climbing, victory track or something like that. You probably can get away playing a very safe Tigra fight.
Yes.
You start making your way up to play somebody like Fintech or MSD or Alberto or any J Will. Those people like that. An efficient Tiger fight's not going to be enough.
Yeah, if I can say something about Tigra,
say I'm an efficient Tiger player. Okay.
Like in terms of Tigra, and I'm sure MSD can attest to this. It's very important to learn all of your different spacings. So you're gonna have to learn 249 champions. And I mean, if you want to go ahead and do that, that's why I just refuse, because I just don't have time to learn everyone's.
There are some fights that Tiger's just absolute beasts for, right?
Yeah.
It's no questions. You can play it safe, efficiently. I guess would be the way to say it.
I mean, you want to talk about some go-to Tiger fights, like super easy, like a Hercules, Ebony Maw, even someone like Cersei. A Gallon is a really easy Tiger fight, as long as you keep hitting him. Once you kind of leave that cosmic defender realm, you start getting to characters like Apocalypse or somebody like
Nimrod,
like Hulkling, Nimrod. It becomes Mephisto's another one. Mephisto's a great example of a very difficult Tiger fight. But it's very doable with high health. It's just very difficult. Thing is another example that was just thrown out. Once you kind of leave that cosmic defender realm and you get into the rest of the class wheel, including some cosmics, like I think Hulkling is a pretty difficult Tiger fight, it becomes a lot more special, countering, intensive, for lack of a better phrase.
I'm sorry. Abdo said, I didn't hear my name in any way. Hey, Abdo, I was naming players that, I would have to be perfect with Tiger for. Not somebody that I could almost die with Tiger with and win and still win. Oh, man. Let's see.
Other than that, like out of those three that we were just talking about,
so I did real quick. I did pull up Aunt May real quick because Matt had made a mention about SIG level on Kate, making somewhat of a difference in what level she would be at. So like my Kate right now is SIG 20. Not focusing skill gems, I think, on anybody in particular at the moment. So what's going on, Jason? So I'm not focusing my six stones on anybody in skill. I think at the moment, I think all the skills I have at rank 4 or higher are all max sig. So at a SIG 200, it looks like she goes from dialed in passive, increases the potency of the trick arrow from 5% all the way up to 15%. And then striking the opponent's block causes all trick arrow effects to go from 0.02 to 2 seconds. So you get almost 1,000 times more time on your trick arrow and 3 times more potency on the passive increase of the trick arrow.
Yeah, you also gain per 100 SIG level, and additionally at SIG 1. So SIG 1, SIG 100, and SIG 200, you gain an additional dialed in, so it caps at 5, which is also increasing the duration of your trick arrows. And then on top of that, the dialed in from the SIG is increasing the potency. So like SIG 200, if you're landing those critical cold snaps, she is just like a different monster.
Yeah.
Shane from the only person I've ever beaten his own turn. Yeah, Abdo, that win, you got it. I'll give that to you. We do that fight 9 more times when I don't have 90 things going on in the background, and I whoop your ass 3-0 every time. Anytime you want to set it up, we can do it.
Ooh.
Just FYI.
Did it get hot here? Yeah.
I love you, but yeah, we're. I definitely even you had to say yourself. There's definitely fights you never should have won that you won because I had things going on. Apparently, I have though right now, right here. Drop the cage. Hey, we can do that. Yeah,
I kind of want to see that.
I'm with it.
So who else is on
Fight
the
talk
list
right there. So then the other people were like Spot. Let me take this down real quick. So Spot was on the list. Again, I feel like I'd have to focus 6 stones on him to make him potent. So it almost kind of removes him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, what sig is he right now?
20.
Yeah, he really needs at least like.
Yeah, and right now I'm giving my SIGs to Piggy. So he's not going to get those until his Piggy's 200. And then it went to Cassie Lane, who I also feel like needs a decent SIG level.
Do you run inequity?
I do. I won 3 out of 3.
Because Cassie's actually like super good with inequity. She's a tank.
But so here's the other problem I have. They still haven't really fixed her whiffing, correct?
Yeah,
her whiffing is still a big
correct.
issue. I make enough of my own mistakes.
Yeah.
I don't need help from the AI. Shuri was on the list, which my thought process was take a good look at Shuri. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too, Matt. Shuri was definitely on the short list, mainly because she's a great attunement counter, right?
Mm-hmm.
She has all the shock damage that she can do. She has the untouchable ability, which is basically a miss mechanic. Once she consumes all her armor, her passive armor.
It's if you consume your 10 matrix charges and you use a heavy attack.
There it is. Then she gets that miss mechanic, which is kind of cool. Helps you with your intercepts and things like that. If you're having a problem getting it in. What's going on, Redwood?
Yeah, it's a really strong untouchable, like second to Spot, because Spot's pauses during his specials, if I'm not mistaken. Basic hits, right? So it gives you Spot's like the duration is extended by a significant margin, but Shuri's it's a flat duration, so it's not paused or anything, but it lasts a long time. So it can basically last through an entire special attack and then some.
Right. And then Spider-Man Supreme was the last one.
He's good. I mean, he's very he has his targeted matchups. He's pretty vanilla in how you build him up.
Yeah, it's pretty much you're attacking and trying to build buffs on them if they don't, especially if they don't have their own buffs, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then outside of those buff immune champs like 99, Titania, Cassie, am I missing somebody? He's not really great for it. Torch, he's pretty bad for it because the miss mechanic doesn't apply at that point. But you can still kind of slip up. He can still take Torch down pretty good defensively. Jonas and Hope all as well came in time to see who's going to be ranked up. Nobody's going to be ranked up today. We are talking about what my focus should be. I'm literally like shards away from my next rank 4. And it's just a matter of who do I want to take up.
I mean,
we're the second to last, Ghostdog. The one where you said $20 on Abby? Okay, that wasn't second to last. Yeah, that was the second to last. I got $20 on Abby right here, right now, best of 3. I mean, I got that. What's going on, Blade? I have a rank 5, 6-star Spidey Supreme and like him for the Mystic Path and the Bahamut and 826. If I was focusing on the story content that I didn't already have 100% on, that might be a good shout. But I have that done. I'm going to see if DTX has something else. The SIG 200 straight demon. I'm assuming you're talking about the Kate thing. I don't know if those are the last ones you're referring to, DTX. Just a good rank 3, super really good defensive. Definitely a rank 4 contender. Yeah, I just took mine to rank 3 as well because potentially that I'm going to be running Path 9 next season in my alliance. Path 9 I think Kingpin is whitelisted, so I could bring him in with Hood and pretty much shrug all debuffs and go that route. He's really great for all those high buff champs, Blade, for sure.
We also have to like consider like metas, because for example, Kate Bishop,
Yeah.
you won't like have fun with her cold snap because it's not gonna do anything. Mr.
Right.
Negatives, D-Gen is not gonna work.
We're talking about in the crit me with your best shot meta, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, that's that last 2 weeks of Glass Circuit. That's for those who are really trying to climb.
Yeah.
I'm not a climber. As per se as I just showed. I'm sitting in arcade in 1 at the moment.
Yeah.
Not really caring if I get any higher.
What about Masacre?
Masacre, I've thought about, but I did just recently take Valk up to rank 4. Similar in some ways, different in others, right?
Yeah.
They both do a lot of damage to the block. Masacre, actually, I've seen him do certain fights faster.
I'd say he's overall faster than
Yeah.
Valk in most matches. I'd say he loses against like Fury and maybe a few others, but in most situations, like Hulkling, for example, Masacre played properly will beat Valk. Like a rank 4 Masacre will beat Valk.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen somebody did that. It was Anakit, aka Mike. I watched him do a Hulk, a Masacre fight. I think versus a Hulkling, and the person he was fighting, it was a streamer who was actually doing the fight. And he did his with Valkyrie, and Mike did his fight in like 35 seconds.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think
Yeah.
this is rank 5, so
Yeah, his was a rank 5. It's one of his, it's not his favorite champ. It's one of his favorite champs. I've got every class in rank 4 except for the Mystic and Spidey Supreme or Hood would be first rank 4. Oh, okay, I get that, Casey. Yeah, I'm for the longest time I was real huge on my rank 4s and 5s being very balanced. As you can see, if I just go through them, they're probably pretty equal in each class. There's 6, there's 5, there's 5, there's 5, there's 5, and there's 5. So, again, really just kind of canceling out the science champs because where my focus is, because I just took the pick the rank 4, which is why there's 6 in that class versus 5 in the other ones. Thinking that might be the best overall thought process is eliminating my science champs at the moment and really focus on the other 3 classes and see who's going to be the most beneficial to my deck as is. Let's see, was it BMG had some insane Masacre clips? Can't remember. Let's see, speaking on Kate, crit me, and how do you think Kate and her Dissolver era will work with fragility buff and Sunders? I think she still can hit hard enough. Your thoughts?
I think she'll be fine. I think the guaranteed crits, they're gonna help everybody deal great damage. I just think Kate as a character is built around damage over time.
Yeah, I feel like she is a damage over time champ more than a crit champ, correct?
Yeah, like, will a rank 4 or rank 5 Kate still hit hard with guaranteed crits? Absolutely. But is she gonna be the fastest skill option?
Yeah, I think it's going to slow her down some. In that particular meta.
I don't think it's gonna be. You're better off using someone like Valk and just throwing specials into the opponent's face, because you're still getting the Fury and the guaranteed crits. Totally changes the way you play Valkyrie, but she has a way to adapt to it, where Kate, she technically does in theory, but I kind of doubt that she's going to be the fastest or as fast as she currently is, because it completely takes away the primary reason most people ranked her up, because of her damage over time.
Her damage over time, yeah. I think that's a very big thing.
You can still crit through block in this meta though, right?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't read much about it to really comment on it. So where can we go to test/learn? Is it Winter Soldiers? Should I just go there to learn about these champs or some of these champs?
They're all ranked 3. Yeah, that's
All ranked 3. I
They're
think we want to narrow it down to Kate Bishop. Tiger. I would like to learn Tigra. I think in long term it might be a good investment, but short term, I don't know if that'd be the play for me. And then Mr. Negative, I don't think his SIG is high enough for me to do what I'd want to do with him yet. And again, that's one of those science champs that I think I want to take out of the boot. So if I had to take a third, it'd be Shuri. So let's do Kate Bishop, Shuri, and Tigra. And let's see which one of those I feel more comfortable with, I guess would be the term. I just feel like Tiger's going to be really, really bad. I just feel like to play it efficiently. How good is a fast Tiger fight?
Depends on the matchup.
Yeah, like
Top
what
30
matchup are you
seconds.
giving?
Yeah. Like, give me an example champion, and I can tell you what a good Tiger fight looks like.
Apple says, from knowing you all these years, I think you should pass on Tiger. Honestly, I am too. Plus, I have Wiccan is kind of like lingering back there as a rank 3, who I could also bring up as a rank 4, who has neutralized. We have Rentra, who has neutralized. So those are 2 champs I could use if I need a neutralized champ versus using Tigra. I do like the fact that she does have Rupture, and there's only one champ that's completely immune to Rupture, and that's Scorpion in the right setup.
You could also, there's also a champion right under Scarlet Witch that's actually really good for next meta if you want.
Moman, I've used him in different scenarios, more defensively than anything else, just because he's kind of annoying defensively.
Yeah.
He kind of finds his way in and out of the deck quite often.
He's
Quite
good.
often.
And then Hitmonkey 2.
Yeah, Hitmonkey
Yeah.
would be great.
Hitmonkey's going to be great for that one. Do you consider Kate to be a champ that needs max sig? Tiger is a max sig champ for sure. Yeah. MSD just kind of went through that a little bit. Like sig 1, sig 100, sig 200 helps with what again, MSD? I forgot.
The first sig level and then every 100 sig levels gives you an additional dialed in, and that increases duration and potency of your effects.
I explained on voice, but basically Tiger isn't different from Ghost with the dashing in, missing specials, throwing the specials from across the screen, and instinct play, etc. The thing is with Ghost, if you mistime the special, they're going to block it if you don't have Wasp on the team. With Tigra, at least she has that built-in mechanic. If you mistime the first hit on the special, she's going to make sure she pushes that space to open up the unblockable for the rest of the special. So you're not really losing out on too much. But yeah, the spacing, the timing, that's not me. And that's kind of like, I've wanted Tigra. I want to learn Tigra. I don't know if this is just going to go. I don't know if this is going to be the time that I'm actually going to learn. I think it's going to be like a slow burn learn session for me on her. Yeah. Let's see. Let's just load up the 3 that we say we want to win. I don't even know what that team was for. How about that?
Carex is gonna be really good for that crit meta.
Yeah, he should be nice for that. He's been getting banned quite a bit. He's been getting banned quite a bit. There's Shuri and there's Kate. Cool. Alright. It's a specificity you won't get the MSD FinTech results for a while. Me neither. That's why my slow. Yeah. Yeah, I think, like I said, if I was to use her like in war or something like that, where it's just I parry heavy, wait, throw special one, and kind of back up, back in. I think that would be fine. All right, so let's start with Kate. So obviously she has her pre-fights. She's always starts with the cryo, correct? And then she has these other arrows, depending on if you need something to kind of help out with those particular ones. So most fights, though, you're probably gonna start off just with your cryo arrow.
Yeah.
Kate, Shuri, Tigra. It's kind of what I'm thinking too, Matt. You know, Kate falls under the. Okay, so you kind of want them in the corner, right? You want to push them to the corner.
Yeah, that's ideally what you want, but there's going to be instances where that's not going to be able to happen. You just kind of have to go for it.
Okay, see there, with the late.
So she has the riposte, which is the evade and then the passive stun. You can hit the opponent 2 times and then the stun goes away.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That was nice.
All right, let's try the special 2 one. And then how do you refresh them? Is it heavy in the corner?
Yeah, knock them down with a heavy attack in the corner. Has to be a heavy attack.
Hey, everybody.
You're back.
Yes, sir.
Your twin's on the phone.
Yeah. Hey, Misty.
What's up, dude?
How you feeling, man? I hope you're feeling better.
So that's a 2-hit.
Hey, I'm trying. I'm doing all right.
It's good to hear, man. Yeah. Sucks that you got COVID.
It is what it is, brother. Gotta do what you gotta do.
That's true. It is what it is. No, I was just doing some other tasks. That's.
So the special 2 has is it a 3-hit special?
Oh yeah, good thing to mention. The special 2 trick arrow is on the 2nd hit, not the 3rd hit. So you let the first hit go, then you hold block, and it's the arrow shot. You know, not the arrow shot into the air, the one where she hits them before she aims in the air. It's the 2nd one that.
Oh, is that the perfect release time?
Yeah, the 2nd one is for the perfect release, not the 3rd one. For the special 1, it's the 3rd hit. For the special 2, it's the 2nd one.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because it's the animation of her pulling back her bow, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, that explains it. Makes sense. That's cool. Stuff like that's really cool.
Okay, got the early release on that one. Get back to the cryo arrow. Again. Try it one more time. I'm pretty sure sig level has something to do with this. But also getting perfect. Dang, still got the early release. Okay, so I'm not understanding when the release is on the special 2 yet.
She definitely takes some practice. I mean, it's difficult to really get the perfect release down. So
One more time. Still didn't get it there. That was not smart. Alright. The special is hard to hold the screen after the second hit. Yeah. I think Tiger can finish this faster even with sloppy gameplay. Hey, now you have way too much faith in my Tiger gameplay. Look for the glint on the perfect release, both special ones. I did on the special too. The timing still feels different. Like the way the arrow lights up feels like you need to wait for it to get to a certain point. Let's go one more time. One more time, okay. Then we'll move on to we'll move the Tiger after that, so I can get everybody to see how bad this gameplay would be. Because I feel like with Kate, it is definitely more about understanding the arrows than any other part, right?
It's the perfect release and then the arrows. Like, and you clearly have an understanding of the arrow cycling because you were doing it, so that's not something you really have to worry about getting down. It's really just once you nail the perfect release, she's a character that kind of teaches you on the fly how to handle certain matchups because of the different spacing requirements and things like that. So if you get the perfect release down, she's gonna treat you well.
Also, if you can hold down your heavy for a little bit longer, it like launches the opponent farther.
Yes, it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a super heavy attack, basically.
Nice.
So you want to like parry, so she can do her like little evade, and then you want to hold your heavy
Until the timer finishes, so you have the orange heavy hitter icon.
Oh, hold it. There you go.
Okay, I see what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
I didn't see it the first time I did it. There we go. Okay, just not holding it long enough.
Absorbing Man is really being banned a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like fighting, especially in this meta.
Yeah, he also
I
hasn't
will-
had his nerf yet, so
Yeah, that's also true. But like, man, I just want to use him offensively. Nobody will let me use him offensively. This sucks.
That somehow I got up on that one. That was definitely me. That was not the game. Try it again.
Mangog
Now,
is poison immune, right?
special-
Or no?
No, he's not.
Bleed
He is
immune.
not. Bleed immune. Special 3. Am I looking for anything in the special 3?
not really. I mean, it's
Oh, okay, so that's why she's cycling. I was like, I've seen this where she doesn't cycle, and I had to tap through. Don't select what you want; she cycles through automatically.
Yeah. So if you don't use the pre-fight, it will cycle in the order that it's listed in the pre-fight menu. So cryo, tranquilize, caltrops, fragility, and then back to cryo.
Okay.
The special 3 is really only used for long fights, and you don't even have to nail the perfect release. It's helpful, but it's totally not necessary. What matters is you get the critical damage increase, because that's what's increasing your cold snap damage. The precision does nothing. It just, critting when you trigger the critical cold snap is irrelevant, because the cold snap is already going to be critical.
Yeah, the SP3 minigame was a perfect release. For,
Yes, it is.
For her, yeah.
It is
That I like.
the same for Hawkeye.
Oh, nice.
right? That was right there. That was some nice cold snap damage. All right. Let's see. I know I missed quite a bit. Let's see. Actually, I missed as much as I thought I did. I don't even know how to fight Asman. Don't know how to fight Asman, Abel? He's not really hard. You want to bait specials. You want to counter specials with a heavy to get him out of his form. And then at that point, he's a lot easier to fight. Wondering if 35 million is enough for Zemo. That's a good question.
That seems a little low.
It seems a little light. I'm thinking maybe closer to 50.
Yeah.
But with the rework on root and everything like that, that could be like that. If you're getting green 20%, it's a perfect release special 3. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hawkeye is like a million times harder to me. Okay. Yeah, it was some good rank 3 and low sig. Yeah, she is rank 3 low sig, and the cold snap damage is still ticking for 3,000. I mean, he's not really in
TV.
What's going on, Chris Brown? He's really okay. I personally don't like Zemo. I don't think he's my kind of champ. There's a lot to remember about his mechanics, I think. When you fight him, he's a lot easier. I think he's easy to fight. I think initially everybody was thinking how hard he was to fight, and the more people that fought him, the more it's like, oh, he's really not that hard, right?
Yeah, it was the nose that made him really difficult.
It was the nose that made him really difficult.
We need to use Angela versus her soldier.
Is a 38 seconds against a rank 4 or 5 Kate on defense, good for rank 4 Tiger and BGs.
Hold on.
38 seconds for any fight is great. Can I tell you another trick with Kate? Yeah, go ahead, DTX. In my opinion, a special one repeat is the better Kate method for 85%. Yeah, Matt, I agree. I was just seeing how the timing worked with the perfect release, so that's why I was going through the different specials themselves.
Yeah, I am I'm in the camp of, if you mess up the special to perfect release, you've used 2 bars of power to get 0. Whereas if you mess up the special 1, it's 1 bar of power. And that's so much easier to cycle.
To cycle back through
the special 2.
Yeah. I heard MSD has a hand cam tutorial on Kate Bishop. I don't think he does.
I do.
Do you have a hand cam tutorial on Kate Bishop?
Yeah, I have a hand cam on how to.
How did I miss this one?
I have it on how to do the perfect release.
You know what? A lot of your videos come out while I'm at work. I will say that.
I upload like in the morning.
Yeah.
So stuff could fly under the radar for a lot of people.
Okay, so when you knock down, I heard about that, DTX. And I was talking about that earlier. When you knock down close to the wall, you get a crush, so you technically get unblockable. So you cheese and throw another special one. Yeah, got you.
Crushed is basically an unblockable passive.
I didn't doubt you. I just didn't remember seeing it. That's all. What's going on, Race? All right. So Tigra, we'll start this fight off with parry heavy. It's when he throws the special one, you dex initially, then hold heavy while he throws the 2 bullets, and that's how he misses and then throw the heavy right there, right?
Yeah. So
it's kind of how it works.
Mojo or I-bomb for Kitty.
For Kitty?
Quick.
I-bomb?
I-bomb? Okay.
I mean, both ways. If she's phased, she's not gonna take damage. That's the big thing you got to remember.
I-bomb's better. You get unblockable.
Yeah.
You're right.
Keep him close. Don't let her, don't let her dash back and phase so much.
Yeah, I got that. My usual strategy.
12 hours and 8 hours. Hoo. Good luck, Chris Brown.
Oh,
I'll holler at you later, fam.
Okay, this is going terrible.
Let's see how this goes. Asman went for 32 to 30 million.
Alright, AGD, I'm gonna jump off, man.
Okay.
Just wanted to stop by.
That's too far. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's
Take care, man. Feel better.
Peace.
Thank you guys, appreciate it. Take it easy, GD. Hope you hope you find a good pick from this selection.
Yeah, me too.
All right, later on.
I'm gonna throw in that SP1 there.
See, that's where I feel like she's different than Ghost. She's gonna make her space
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
to
and that's why
get her unblockable in.
Man, I lost again.
Okay, I missed the timing on that one. That was my
So
fault.
if I lose now, do I swap back to the energy? Because I just used the Elder Marks. So I go back to energy?
Elder Marks. If you're point farming, this depends on where you're at.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm already in GC.
Oh yeah, nah.
It don't work like that?
You can point farm in GC. It's just a lot harder.
Oh, okay.
You need to activate your senses, GD.
Okay, how do I do that?
SP1.
SP1.
Okay,
That's why I said I would have thrown in SP1. SP1
Gotcha.
triggers one of her senses. It'll be depending on which one
I
is
could've missed all that.
active. So okay, like the orange one, when you throw it, it should light up first, right? If I remember. I just know how to play her. Yeah, primal sense.
Is there a way to keep it up?
You see that neutralize?
Yeah.
So long as you have that neutralize up, it'll stay paused.
Oh crap. Listening and not watching.
Yeah, if you want like a little bit more training wheels for Tigra, just bring in the Kitty synergy.
Kitty literally makes her 10 times like nicer.
Yeah, right?
Mhm.
Like that.
I like, dude. Whenever I'm making a synergy team, with Tigra, I have to make sure I have it because otherwise I'll feel like unsure. But I know I can still do it without it, which is nicer to have.
I do like those red numbers.
Mm-hmm. Dude, those red numbers are nice.
Yeah, and then your senses, the time that they last increases with your SIG. That's why SIG 200 is like imperative for Tigra.
Yeah. Because even if you have that Nah, I don't know. Yeah, what sig is your Tiger Ghostdog?
I just got her an awakening.
Oh yeah, that's right. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Also, GD, it's like important. It's exactly what you just did. So when
Right
he
there.
plays the SP2, you kind of want to dash into his and then hold heavy.
So dash and hold heavy, like after the
Yeah,
kick.
because yeah.
Like
I messed it up there.
I can't do it. It's just like what I've seen. I'm not I'm not a Tiger guy.
It's a lot easier on a special one.
Yeah. There, that was beautiful.
I've seen better.
Wow. Okay. Stand up, intercepting. Oh, that was just me not moving.
Like you have
Yeah.
to so it's a little tricky when you have them up against the wall. You have to make sure, like, if there's a good gap between you guys, obviously you want to make sure to close it. But if you're already up against the wall, it's like one dash back. You get the feel like, okay, this feels natural, or like this feels right, a good enough space. See, like that, and then you don't really have to throw that light attack.
Yeah. Let's see. Tiger's so low because of her SIG. Yeah. Yeah, Race. That was MSD. Let's see. 12 seconds, both senses, much more efficient than special 1 at low SIG. Yeah. So match saying special 3 refreshes both senses too. Okay. At 200, special 1 will feel fine to do for competent play. trying to hack. I don't know. I'm going to give her a second shot. She's only SIG 20. So keep that in mind. She's not very high SIG. Yeah, your SIG 190 or something like that, though, Abel, versus my SIG 20. So I would hope yours would be faster. Yours is probably also a rank 4 or rank 5 versus my rank 3. But I think I'm understanding some of that a little bit more. It to me still feels like, okay, I'm cool, but I'm not great. Let's go and get this special 3 to refresh it better. Let's see. Also slow on my attacker. Okay. Didn't use any special ones though. Okay. Do that. Okay. Okay, that one went way better. That one went way better. There really isn't a whole. I guess that's a. I wouldn't call that playing her efficiently. I would call that playing her to not die or not get hit. It still took 2 minutes and 50 seconds. I mean, it's 500k health pool, so there's that too. She is low SIG and rank 3, so that's something to kind of keep in factor as well. Not feeling terrible about it. I don't know if I lost everybody on call just at that moment.
No, you're good.
Okay, there we go. I was hearing nothing. It was like nobody's saying anything. All right.
That was good. That was good. I mean, it's all about the SIG investment, spacing, when you do lights, when you do mediums.
Yeah, it's really just, so you have to understand all that for every champ, though, right? Like, we all go to Winter Soldier and we all fight him. We all understand his special 1. We all understand his special 2. We understand the spacing that, you know, what we're going to get based on that. So you can get the miss going because you are basically ducking versus so you still feel like you have what goes sometimes. It's like you swipe back and you kind of just have to let go to a certain point where Tigra you're still holding heavy. You're waiting for the special to end so that you can throw your heavy to kind of get back into the rhythm of playing her. I don't know if I'd call that efficient Tiger playing, more so that I call that very, very a noob way of playing Tiger.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mostly like a feel for the other champion that you're fighting.
Okay, so explain Shuri to me. So what am I looking for? I've never used her outside of Arena.
All right, so the way that I like to use Shuri is that you want to, for every parry, it builds up for every block, it builds up 1 matrix charge. If it's a parry, it builds up 5. And then I think the max you can get is 10. And then you use those matrix charges to inflict like regular debuff shocks onto the opponent.
Okay.
And then if you have 10 or more shocks on the opponent, an SP1 will give you up to 12 guaranteed crit hits for every shock on the opponent. So what you're gonna want to do, and the way that I do it, is that I parry twice at the beginning of the fight, inflict as many shocks as I can, throw an SP1, and then that's gonna let you make passive shocks.
Okay.
And then once you have 50 passive shocks, you want to throw an SP2 because it matches the amount of regular debuffs to passive shocks. And after you build up 50-50, you want to go SP3. But in Battlegrounds, you're not going to get to that point because they're going to be dead way before that.
Dead before that. They need to be dead before that. Yeah. Sounds like a lot of build up. So I'm going to parry, and then
you're going to just wail on them, basically.
Okay.
And then you're going to SP1.
Will I be untouchable at that point? Or that's when you throw the heavy, right?
Yeah, it's untouchable. I don't really use it that much.
You don't want to use it as an attacker. It's more of a defensive thing, right?
Yeah. You can use it if you have 10 matrix charges, and for example, like let's say you want to completely phase a Winter Soldier SP2, you can throw a heavy and then you'll miss it. So it has its use. See, like you just used 1 matrix charge for a shock, and then when you get hit, you also get them too.
So then that's what you don't want to do.
Yeah. So then you just activated your untouchable, but now you can't add shocks because you need to have those matrix charges, the things that are building up over there. So yeah, just wail on them. And then throw SP1 as soon as you can. And then throw SP1, yeah, so it refreshes everything, and see, you're gonna get like 12? Yeah, 12. And now you're gonna get, you don't have to do that, but sure.
Yeah, that was just, for some reason, it was like out of habit.
Yeah, so now you're just boom, boom, boom. So you want to build up to 10 shocks, and then you can throw an SP1. There you go. You can throw another SP1, yeah. So you basically just want to do that until you get 50 of those passive ones, and then you want to throw your SP2. Then just watch the damage build up. You can also, if you'd like, throw a heavy and it will convert the shock debuffs into passives, and then just go straight for SP2 as well.
Also, the heavy will convert them into passives too?
Yeah. But like after this, you're going to have your max ramp, so you don't need to do that. So just keep on going till 50 and then go to SP2. Boom. And there you have your max ramp. And then you can throw heavies to refresh, SP1s, SP2s, or then SP3 does a burst based on how many shocks you have.
Gotcha. I won't get there because
Yeah, no, he's gonna die.
Already dead. Yeah, he's already dead. She actually felt the easiest to play.
She is. She is. She definitely is the easiest one, and she's really tanky, and she's a good defender because you can't parry her unless you have like Guardian or Angela. And then Guardian sucks for her because she's shock immune, and then Angela, like, I'm not a fan, so yeah.
So I know Tigra has no immunities. Kate has, so none of them have real immunities, right?
Shuri has shock immunity.
Shuri is shock immune.
Yeah.
Okay. I know she also is, like you said, she can't be parried.
Yeah, and then she's also not a metal champ, so she works for like Magneto.
Okay.
I just don't, because Magneto's like shock resistant, but I think her
He has
shocks.
he's 90% shock resist.
Yeah, so that might not work.
White mags would be, if you had to find a white mags, it'd probably work out well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and she also can't get her ability accuracy like dropped at all.
Oh,
So
she's ability actually immune.
yeah, so like for example, if you place her on defense and someone uses a Tigra on her, like it's not gonna be a fun time. They're never gonna get neutralized up. And you should also, you know, now that you're just testing these champs out, I think you should test out Spot.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, I have him at rank 5, and he's a lot of fun.
I'm still learning my Spot.
I think I have somewhat the ideals for Spot.
Yeah. I'll just show you like the nuances, and then you can see the SP2, and then you can see how high it can go if you max sig him. It's pretty nice. It does about like 240.
It does a lot of things. Yeah.
I lost a bet, so I had to take him up. I lost against Yusafa, and then he told me to take him up.
Such a sucky way to lose to take up a champ.
Oh, I'm not gonna beat some villain of the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crease your J's, Spider-Man.
And then the other thing you have to consider, GD, and I know that you said that you were like done with the whole 7-star thing, is that like if you pull a 7-star Shuri, like all of this damage that you're doing, it's like increased a little bit more.
It's like having a boost on.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to take her up knowing that, you know.
Nope. What's going on, Doug? Okay. Yeah, she definitely felt the easiest to use out of all of them.
Oh yeah, she's great. I love Shuri. Simple and easy now.
And she's really great against Atuma, right? Because all of her are non-contact hits.
Yep.
Yeah. You can use her, like, you can even use her against, like, Korg. You can use her against Electro if you want.
Okay.
That's a little risky.
Yeah, a little risky because the shock's not going to do nothing, and she doesn't really hit that hard outside of the shocks.
Yeah, but I still think if you go for SP3, you can still do the burst.
Okay.
I haven't tried that personally because I've never been in that situation. But since she doesn't make any contact, you know, you could if you wanted to.
Do I have a low ranking Shuri?
Sorry, what?
Oh, I'm asking myself if I have a low ranked Shuri or a low level Shuri.
So would that be somebody I would consider to put Sigs into? Would it Shuri be that one?
I would say
She
no.
doesn't need Sig, right?
Yeah, I would say no.
She does Domino and Torch? She does Torch too?
Yeah, because she doesn't make contact with them.
Therefore, she'll never get incinerated unless you get hit.
Ah, got you.
But you can't use your untouchable against Torch. Just because
No, because it doesn't work. It does not work.
Yeah, the high temperature.
Let's try the Spot thing. And if I remember correctly, what I want to do is
hold block,
essentially. Get the untouchable, and then that will put ruptures on him every time he tries to hit me.
Yeah. So there's two things that you want to do with Spot to like maximize his damage. You want to hold block, and then you want to build up.
Do you want to start holding block before you're close to a special? Or
You're gonna start
After.
holding block at the beginning of the fight. Like that's.
Gotcha.
But the thing is that, so what happens is when you start building up spots, you're gonna see it under the health bar. It's gonna show like this little gray rupture thing under your health bar. And then what happens is that if you hit an opponent with a special attack or a light attack, it's gonna use that up and give you an extra burst of damage. And then what happens is that when you get to when you've built up as many ruptures as you can, in Battlegrounds it's gonna be a lot less than here. You're gonna do 50, but in Battlegrounds with like 25, you know, that much, you should be fine. What you're gonna do is you're gonna build up to your SP2. You're gonna hold block, and then you're gonna have to bait out a heavy, and it's gonna miss you, and that's when you wanna counter with a medium and then throw your SP2. And then you're gonna benefit from his SIG ability, and you're gonna benefit from that instant rupture burst, and it's gonna take your damage through the roof.
Yeah, that's the move you see everybody do in Battlegrounds. I did, for you guys are on call if you want, I did share my game screen with you so you can see it in real time.
Okay.
If you guys, so that way you're not seeing it behind after I've already done something or getting ready to try to do something.
Gotcha. Exactly. So you're gonna want to hold block. And then you have to like do it again.
Okay.
So it's not. So yeah, your portal block is active. If he doesn't hit, you want to back off and do it again. Yeah, exactly. Boom, boom, boom. Dodge, and then you want to go back into your block. There we go. Dodge, and then you want to go back into your block. Exactly. Dodge, hold block. Okay, now let him miss into you.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
So yeah, the gray rupture icon.
Mm-hmm.
That one's for what, the extra like rupture damage, right? Or
Yeah. So the gray one is gonna, on your next light or special attack, it's gonna increase your instant rupture.
Oh, so you need to time it with the SP2 and doing so, right?
Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to build up as many ruptures and build up your rupture bank. You're going to want to get up to SP2. You're going to bait out a heavy and then counter with a medium so you can get your fury from the SIG and then throw your SP2.
Okay, I get it. So like say he had 50 and then if he threw that special when he had a special 2, then okay, I see where that I
yeah. I'll do it in a little video so I can show you, because it's like harder to explain than to.
I'm much better visually, so if I can even see,
Yes.
that'd be great, dude.
Yeah, I got you.
So you just have to do mediums, right? If you do a light attack, it'll go away.
Exactly, yeah. So right now, GD, you wanna hold your portal block and then let them do a heavy, medium. You have to like hold your portal block, and then when they do the heavy, you want to let them hit you. I'll show you. I'm gonna do a little video and then I can send it to you online, or both of you online if you'd like.
Sure, yeah.
Or can you send it on Discord? Other thing.
Discord videos are tough.
Crash. Okay.
No, I mean, it depends on how big it is. So for that Shuri special burst, what do I need to do versus Ford?
You want to build up as many shocks as you can and then throw an SP3.
But right, with Cord being shock immune, that's impossible.
Yeah, but since Electro isn't shock immune, you're kind of set.
Weren't you the one asking?
Against Cord, you don't want to, but if you have to, you have nothing else in Battlegrounds.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to test out and
Dang it. Got too close.
Practice.
Yeah.
Oh, back.
The one-time full dexing, Cord SP2 is nice.
didn't get to the second medium. I got it once, I just didn't get any more.
Yeah, I don't think that really does much. It's just extra damage, I suppose. Okay, did I hit replay? I did not. Good. Good. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Get more water. Duh. I'll be right back.
Okay, guess I didn't get the second medium on that one. Okay, what's going on, Dexter? How we doing? Just doing some testing. Trying to figure out some champs that I haven't really used yet. Too much anywhere. Okay, let's try that again. That felt a little long. Really trying to get that Fury concept down. Where throwing the double medium. It's once he goes untouchable.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, so you want to...
Yeah, so I'm doing the double medium, but he's not always getting the Fury. Is there a cooldown period for it?
No. So you get the Fury when you counter either a
What's going on, Frosty Bird say, man? Trying to figure out Asman.
A special?
Yeah, I've done Asman. I figured out after the crap. That was you talking.
I actually get a little camera stand. Or like a mini tripod for my Logitech.
That's not what I want.
Should. Dude, Absorbing Man is so much fun.
Absorbing Man is a ton of fun.
So good.
And I feel like he's not that difficult to learn either. He's kind of straightforward. It's just more of how playing, like, you know, how to actually...
It's learning how to punish.
Yeah.
In the... See, there's a double medium, but nada.
No, you were supposed to like punish like him doing a heavy with a light attack, not a medium.
I thought it was double medium.
No, double medium to prevent the fury. Like that gray icon is the passive fury. So you once you have that, just medium, and then whatever like rupture the build up you have, just save it. Like build it up as much as you can. Yeah, once you do the light attack, it goes away. But since you have it back, just do medium. Oh, it went away again. So I'll tell you this: you don't need to build up the gray ones. After you get 5, that's about it. Because anything after 5 doesn't help you, right, Alberto?
Yeah. So if you're at 10, and you can see it right now, that under Winter Soldier he has a physical vulnerability debuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it like does more damage. Yeah. If you have 10.
Oh, okay, I see.
But in Battlegrounds, you're not gonna do that. So
Okay.
yeah. What's your line standard?
Uh, give me a
Or
minute.
anywhere I could send you this.
I mean, I'm also on Discord. You can send it on Discord. Yeah, if you can. If not, I'll give you my line.
No. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, if you can, cool. I'll send it to you. If not, I'll give you. Okay, there's my link. Here, I found it.
Can you like type in general or anywhere so I can find you like way quicker?
Here.
Yes.
Here, hold on.
Okay, no, I got you. There it is. It did about 216k.
What sig it says?
Mine's rank 5, sig 200.
No, his.
Rank 3, Sig 20.
Oh, 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an investment. You have to definitely at 6.
I'm gonna try mine now. Now that I know what's going on.
Once you rip one on a Rentra, for example, it'll change your life.
Oh, dude, I freaking hate Rintress so much. Screw that guy. I hate him so much.
So, Xander, it says that my files are too powerful.
Okay.
Yes, on Discord they're going to be too big.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Because you don't have Nitro.
No, because I'm poor.
Fair enough. I have a job.
Alberto, are you done with school yet?
Actually, I changed programs, and I'm gonna be starting over again here in New York.
What's going on, the other black man? What's going on, low key? It's going. We just taking some time learning some champs. That was champ number 4 that we're trying to work out there. That wasn't terrible. Wasn't great. It was. I definitely think the sig level is going to play a big factor, which I don't have time to invest sigs. So here's the thing: Tiger is going to require some more sigs. Don't have to give right now. Spot requires sigs. I don't have to give right now. Kate, I think is okay. Awakened, but sigs. I don't have anybody invest skill 6 stones into. So she could potentially get any skill 6 stone I have at the moment.
Let me know once you sent it.
Yeah, because my top row is all sig 200.
On Discord?
Line.
Which ones?
Yeah, everybody seems
I
to love
sent you
Kate.
my
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Underscore 20.
Yeah, so
underscore. Is there?
everybody right there is sig 200. So I could invest all my skill 6 stones into Kate, and I would be. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. 100, and 200. Numbers only matter. Yeah. So we want to get her there. What's going on, Cyber?
Hey, Cyber. Hey, buddy.
And then the other champ that I would be highly considering would be Shuri. And I like Shuri because she's simple. It's parry or block hits, get to 10, do damage,
Yeah.
refresh with a special 1, so you get to 50, hit him with a special 2, game over.
Yeah.
So those are probably going to be the 2 that you see me take up the rank 4 next. So I probably won't do another rank 5 for a while.
Oppenheimer.
I will say this: saw Oppenheimer today. Nice. You wish you had her. You just need to match it perfectly. Yeah, which we were working on.
She needs 6 too.
Who?
Kate.
Kate, Sig 1, Sig 100, Sig 200. Those are the levels that matter.
I would say yes. Like I would sig.
Like the higher the Sig, obviously the better she's going to be. So if you can get her Sig 100 or out the gate, or pretty quick, then she's going to be that much better. Then her next plateau is Sig 200.
I just like the most like what MSD said is very important in terms of her dialed in passives, but I think like it's very important her pausing ability, like that is huge. And then having her at Sig 200, it's 2 seconds, like that's
it's 2 seconds versus I think like 1 at Sig 200 or 100.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Gerald?
Pull it back up real quick here. Where's she at? There she is.
I just sent it, Xander. I don't know if you got it though.
So there's Aunt May. We'll do rank 4. So Sig 1.
I see. I can't tell with my Sig. I can't tell if it's doing like 11K or if it's doing like 100K. That's my biggest thing with him. So I cannot tell for the life of me.
What Sig is yours?
Mine is like Sig 60.
60?
Sig 100.
Yeah, Sig 60.
Dialed in passes increases to 10%. And then Sig 200. And then she gets her max stack dialed in passive increased by 1 for 1 more, plus 1 more for every 100 Sig levels. So that's why 1, 100, and 200 are the numbers.
Yeah, once I haven't pulled Kate Bishop yet, but once I pull her, she's going straight to rank 5, Sig 200, guaranteed.
Oh, that's right. I'm also not building up the chart and stuff.
And then Shuri, if we're looking at her Sig level is pretty much a straight line. She goes from 0 to 5%. So special attack, Shuri can block unblockable attacks. At Sig 20, which is where I have her now, that goes up to 0.48% perfect block chance. If I got her to Sig 100, it goes to half of her ability. So she scales accordingly, pretty much.
Okay.
Every Sig level you put into her, she's just going to keep climbing till at max Sig, she's going to be at 5% perfect block chance. As long as she has her personal armor up passes. So 5% block proficiency, perfect block chance for each of her personal armor ups, and I think you can get up to 10, right? 10 armor ups?
Yeah, up to 10 matrix charge, yeah.
Yeah, 10 matrix charge, which is the passive armor up, which puts you at 50% perfect block chance.
Yeah.
Right, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out, spending time with your boy. Jay Will subscribing with the second account. Appreciate that. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate Alberto, MSD, and Xander for hopping on call. Just kind of walking me through what's going on, so I can get a better understanding. And one of these champs will go to rank 4 here, probably on the next level up. And then the other one, so it's going to be tossed between Shuri and Kate. And then the other, whoever I don't take up the rank 4 this time, I'll focus on taking the rank 4 the next time. Which, with the way the materials are coming in through the Battlegrounds store and other places, I shouldn't be too far behind on taking one up and then the other one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that. All right. Well, thank you guys. Shuri and Kate, 100% best options. Yeah, I think so too. There, Matt. Let's see. Let's get to YouTube here. Let's see who is streaming. We got Ace Fusion, Triple G. I think Triple G's playing. Yeah, he's playing Fallout Guys. So let's give Ace Fusion.
You mean Fall Guys?
What did I say? Fallout Guys?
It's a Fallout Guys. It's not the band Fallout Boys.
Not the band. It's not the band.
It's just
Sure.
Fall Guys. Yes, I'm yes.
I'm pretty sure it's Fallout Boys.
Yeah.
The band.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yes, it is. So confused to me.
Let's go holler at Ace.
Uh,
There's that. We're here with a hashtag dog raid. And I appreciate everybody for stopping by tonight, hanging out, giving me advice. Until next time, this is your boy. Saturday nights might be the night for streaming for the foreseeable future till things slow down on my end. which I don't know if they're going to slow down. But until then, it's your boy Ghost. I'll sign out with everybody else. Hey.